Talk about your friends. Let's talk about your family members. I couldn't save my brother. Maybe you can save someone that you know. Friend, family, someone in your community. Let's help save somebody. There's too many things that are addictive. There's too many things out here. Listen, guys, what about this thing called vaping? Welcome back, family. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, I'm so glad that you clicked on this video. Please consider subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. I like the idea of a big family. Listen, guys, please like my videos. Please share. I appreciate all of you for doing that. This is a heavy topic today, guys. Listen, it's a serious topic. This thing called addiction. There's many types of things that a person can become addicted to. And here's what I've noticed here in the U.S. From East Coast New York to West Coast California, addiction is on the rise. From East Coast to West Coast and every state in between, I've noticed addiction is on the rise. Have you noticed so? Drop me a comment, please. There's this nasty thing. Evil thing called fentanyl. It's a drug. East Coast New York all the way to West Coast California is under this nightmare thing called fentanyl. Guys, have you heard about these two cases? One happened in New York, Syracuse, New York. There was a 2-year-old little baby girl who came in contact with some trace of fentanyl. Sweet baby girl lost her life to fentanyl. Syracuse, New York. May she rest in peace. Fentanyl is a nightmare. Have you read about it? Have you heard about it? Are you hearing it on the news? Drop me your comments, please. Let's share information like this to people. Sharing is caring about your friends, your family members, and the people all around you in your community. So please share. Please drop some comments. I appreciate all of you for doing that. I like to share information. I like to keep people informed. Let me tell you about this thing called tranq. Tranq is on the West Coast, California, all the way through the East Coast as well. Tranq. Have you heard about this thing called tranq? It's an addictive drug. It's a nightmare. One of the side effects of this thing called tranq, it creates flesh-eating infections on a person's body. It's a nasty thing. It's taken over people's lives, this drug, this addictive drug called tranq. Have you heard about it? Drop me a comment, please. We're talking about things that a person can become addicted to all across the U.S., all across the world. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. What things are hitting your community? What things are impacting your community in terms of addictive drugs? Let's share this type of information. For me, sharing is caring. So that's why I produce these videos, guys. Listen, that's why I do. Now, here's the thing, guys. Pain pills. Painkiller pills. Listen, that can also be addictive. We know about it. Let's talk more about it. Personally, that was my family member's nightmare. I have a brother that took his pain pills, his painkillers, took it. He took his pain pills before he even had pain. And what happened? It led to an addiction. It did, unfortunately. No matter what I said, no matter what I did, he didn't stop. No matter what I said or did. But you know what? I cared about him and loved him ever the same. I did. But listen, let's talk about your friends. Let's talk about your family members. I couldn't save my brother. Maybe you can save someone that you know. Friend, family, someone in your community. Let's help save somebody. There's too many things that are addictive. There's too many things out here. The scenario. Florida, Southeast America. Say, hey guys, hey to all my family in Florida. But listen, there was a police officer in Florida in the last year. Somehow she became in contact with fentanyl. Within minutes, she passed out, she fainted. It's a good thing she had fellow officers there with her. They had to try to revive her 3 times, I believe, with that thing called Narcan. And thank God they were able to save her life. But she just came in contact with it. And she had on her gloves, she did. But fentanyl is a nasty thing. That thing called tranq, nasty thing. But now let's talk about vaping. This vaping is a legal thing all across the U.S. Drop me a comment. Is vaping legal where you live? Where are you watching from? Is vaping legal? It's a nasty thing. It's an addictive thing. Vaping with THC, with marijuana, with CBD, with cannabis, whatever you want to call it, it also can be addictive. It's causing a nightmare to individuals. It's causing a nightmare to families. Do your research. YouTube it, Google it. You'll see for yourself. You will. It's a nasty thing. It causes brain damage. This thing called vaping, THC, cannabis, the marijuana use. It can cause psychosis. Google that thing. I know what I'm talking about. It's ruining individuals. It is causing an impact on families. It's a nightmare thing. It is, guys. This thing called vaping, it's a mind-altering drug. THC contents, cannabis contents. It is a mind-altering drug. It slows your motor skills. It makes you extremely tired. It makes you feel extremely hungry. There's no positive effect of it. And it can cause psychosis. It can land you in a mental hospital, this thing called vaping. Tell someone that I know what I'm talking about. You Google it and find out for yourself. YouTube it for yourself. Guys, share this video. Let me know where you're watching from. If you know what I'm saying is the truth, drop me some comments and share this video. Let's care about our family members, because this is some serious content. We need to bless someone with this information. This is true content. This is facts. I want to save some lives. I want to help some families, because this is a serious thing out here that's called vaping. We need to get rid of it. Unfortunately, across the U.S., I'm seeing more and more stores, vaping stores, open up. I wish all of them could shut down. It's affecting families. It's tearing families apart because it's an addictive drug. It is. It is. Listen, I don't know what this country is coming to, where we legalize the sale of this thing called vaping with THC content. Listen, have you watched the movies and TV shows, what have you? More and more, have you noticed people are vaping in the movies? Yes. We're seeing it on our television screen. We watch a movie, we see it there. Young people, old people, what have you, more and more people are vaping. That's how they advertise it. So the companies advertising like that, they're making money. They're making buku money. But you know what? Individual lives are being ruined by this thing called vaping. Tell someone what's going on. Share the video. Sharing is caring about your friends and your family members. Sharing is caring about your community. So listen, like this video, like, and let's share this content. Listen, these stores, I hate these vaping stores. I hate them because I see what it's doing to individuals. I see people of all ages going into these stores and walking out with their stuff. I go into restaurants and I see people puffing away, all ages. Have you noticed it also? Drop me a comment, please. Okay? Have you noticed it? And what's happening every puff they take? It's causing brain damage. Every single puff, it is. They're gaining weight or losing weight or what have you. It's ruining their teeth, this thing called vaping. It is. They can't concentrate. They can't go to school. They're dropping classes. They're quitting school. They're getting fired from their job, etc. All a result of this addictive thing that's called vaping with THC. It's a nightmare, guys. Tell someone that Nala said so. Google it, YouTube it. Let's save somebody's life. Let's help somebody's family. Let's have a positive impact to our community with this type of content. My goal is always to inform people. If you feel informed, share the video. If you feel encouraged, share the video, like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. This is some serious content. These are serious times when we have products like vaping that's legal. Vaping is even sold in gas stations. That's another horrible thing. You know, it's such an easy access thing. Just like cigarettes. Cigarettes is addicted, yeah. Yes, it is. And what does cigarettes lead to? Cancer. We know it does when people are still smoking. Whole other thing. But we know the vaping is THC based. A lot of it is, okay? And we know that marijuana is an addictive thing. It's an addictive drug. It's a mind-altering drug. Marijuana is. So that means that the vaping that consists of marijuana is also addictive. They're also expensive. Have you noticed that? At least $25. A person can easily spend $100 a month, and a lot of people who are addictive are probably spending $200 to $300 a month. That sounds like a car payment to me. That sounds like grocery money to me. It sounds like it's addictive. It sounds like it is. What do you think? Drop me a comment, guys. A lot of people, a lot of companies, guys, a lot of companies are making crazy money on this thing called vaping. And a lot of individuals who are addicted to vaping, poor babies, these poor babies, male, females, all ages, right? They're spending their money. They're just throwing their money away and poisoning themselves day by day on this thing called vaping. Guys, help me get the word out, guys. Help me get the word out, please. Listen, I hope you do, guys. Listen, I hope you like the content. I hope you do. I hope you feel encouraged to share this content. I hope you do. This is Nala. I will see you guys in the next video.